Yeah, and then it must be hard. I mean, obviously, I think everyone's seen it. The video where you sadly have a stalker coming up to you and Drew on set, on stage.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like, looks like you've been notified and you kind of see it coming and then you're protecting Drew. Like, I mean, like when you have moments like that happen, does that almost make you feel more vulnerable and susceptible, or?
I feel like even to say it out loud, it sounds so silly and so like, woe is me. But I really was so weirded out by that whole thing. And that's not to say that like it shouldn't be. I just like, I don't know. She's such a G and she's such a pro and sadly has probably had that happen her entire life. I've never been in situations where that has happened to myself, luckily, or anybody around me. That was so scary. Because
Understandable.
I don't know. Like he had like a bag on him and I was like, okay, I just don't know where this could go. Also, I live in fight or flight just by the nature of having so much anxiety. So like when you see me like twitch in that video and like go, it's like half of like, I'm like a pretty like transparent person. Like if somebody like scares me, you're gonna know. And also B, like that was so jarring for me. But yeah, I don't know. I just never been through anything like that before. To me, I'm like, I know it sounds very woe is me and silly, but it did scare the hell out of me.
Yeah. No,
it was very weird.
Fully understandable. I'm glad that, you know, it didn't go any further than it did.
Same.
And yeah, it's always worrying. Again, I think it's the unpredictability of it. I was reading a study that was saying that humans would rather know 100% that a bad thing's going to happen as opposed to have a 50-50 chance of it happening or not happening.
Oh my God. Yeah, probably.
Right? Like we would rather know that something bad's going to happen rather than live in this world of like, it could or it couldn't.
Yeah.
Like that uncertainty. You've been doing this for a long time. What parts of your anxiety have you got better at dealing with, and what parts of anxiety are like still just flaring up?
Well, it's funny because I think that I get what you're saying because 100% of my decision making happens before I do something, like this morning, right? Like when like chart data or things are coming out about like the album, before anything was even posted, published, out there, whatever, I had already made the assumption and was already like, okay, people are going to be upset about this. This is going to be not real. And I've already decided that it's bad before it happens so that I can prepare myself to at least not be so disappointed. So I definitely do that.
And does that help?
I actually don't know. I don't know because for everyone around me, like all they say is like, we really want you to enjoy things and like, we want you to be having fun and we want you to be able to celebrate yourself. I just am so afraid to celebrate myself and then be like slapped in the face. I don't want that. I don't know. And I don't know if it's not great to say I would rather live in a state of like, just like chilling and like hope that nothing horrific happens, but be prepared if it does. I don't know what's better or worse.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think there is. I just wanted to know whether you feel,
No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to enjoy things a little bit more. I'm not really there right now. I still, I think have like the same anxieties as when I started. It's just more that I'm much more aware of how I'm perceived now.
And you feel before you just weren't aware, and so.
Yeah, I just kind of was like, oh, this is me. I'm so out here and don't care and whatever. I also was just so hungry to do this and to be doing music that it was just like run for it. And now I kind of feel like that I'm embarking on whatever music looks like in my life. I'm much more nervous about it. Maybe just because I'm in it and experiencing it, but it's definitely weird. It's definitely weird.